The Electoral Commission of Ghana has confirmed many allegations by the NDC party, which surprises me, ladies and gentlemen. One has to do with the illegal transfer made for 38 voters from Tamale to Pusiga. The EC claimed to have reversed it. How do we know that's true? How does anyone trust you moving forward? Ladies and gentlemen, is Ghana sitting on a time bomb, or is it a regular occurrence during election years? Meanwhile, the streets of Accra and all the capitals of the other 15 regions are occupied by demonstrators. What's happening here, Madam Jane Mensah? Is Ghana going to have its peace intact during these elections as usual? Or will Ghana be brought down to its knees during your term of office? Things are getting scary, ladies and gentlemen. We need to get into this. Hi, I'm Cyrus and welcome to my channel. Be sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell for more. The NDC today is all over the place on the streets. If you haven't seen it, well, here's a little video for you. The NDC party has raised quite a number of issues and wanted the EC to allow the media houses to capture their engagement with the EC on live TV. The EC insists not allowing for that telecast. We understand that. But what are the issues raised by the NDC? The NDC has found discrepancies with the voters' register for December elections, which the EC, the Electoral Commission, has admitted are true. This is suspicious because if you, the EC, can admit to these problems, then why aren't you interested in an investigation into your system if you have nothing to hide? Is the EC denying us of something, or what exactly are they protecting? You have given political parties provisional voters register, and when they find issues with it, you just want them to go home and believe that you've solved it. How does that work for you? Who will agree to that, ladies and gentlemen? The National Communications Officer of the NDC raised another issue of some 3,957 voters who registered in the 2020 elections but have their names removed from the 2024 register. And we are told by the EC that they wrongfully transferred them, and when they wanted to restore their names back into the register, they mistakenly deleted them. Ladies and gentlemen, how does that sound to you? The communications officer of the NDC again claims they met the EC and gave them one of the people whose name is deleted, and the EC IT person insisted that it's impossible, and they asked him to pull out the person's name from the register in their system and show the polling station, only to be told that the person who originally registered in the polling station in Tesano has his name appearing in the polling station register in the Volta region. The communications officer of the NDC claims their investigation is still ongoing, meaning there could be more names moved around or deleted beyond the 3,957. How can the EC admit to an over-bloated transfer register and not allow for a forensic audit? So the argument of the NDC is this: they need a forensic audit. Bring your IT people and invite all political parties' IT people to the table. Let them go through these issues one after the other and make the necessary corrections if needed. Secondly, the NDC is saying they need to check your IT system itself to make sure if it's legitimate in terms of who is authorized to go into it and who is not. I don't think this is too much to ask, knowing that the stability of our democracy is on the line. The EC is supposed to be a fair referee in any political contest. It's supposed to be unbiased and available to hear and respond to parties' concerns. But when it isn't so, but only want to be trusted to be doing the right thing, nobody will agree to that. Whether you are an NDC or NPP or PPP, CPP or New Force guy, this should be of a great concern to you because it has the ability to turn upside down the entire country if things are not done right. In 2016, when same issues were raised by the Let My Vote Count group, which was joined by Dr. Baumia at the time, the EC chairperson at that time, Charlotte Osei, set up a committee to look into it. So what's wrong with setting up same committee to look into it today? How can you transfer a person's polling station without the person being there in person to make that request? If a regular director in a region can have access to the database and make these kinds of changes, then who else have access to it? The EC is an autonomous body. We get that. But the EC is paid with taxpayers' money. The EC is not autonomous unto itself, but to supervise over elections in Ghana. And so they've made it too suspicious with the way they are handling the case. Now they are giving people the impression that they have either something to hide or someone is manipulating them on how to regulate the database in favor of a particular party. Will Ghana survive if there is chaos in this country? What will happen to our long-standing reputation of successful elections? There is no way any peace-loving person can entertain what the EC is doing now. This thing must end immediately, ladies and gentlemen, and the parties brought to the table to immediately dialogue on the way forward. The NDC is all over on the streets in all the regions in Ghana demanding for an audit today. And guess what? Tomorrow it might be your party. At this point, it is a peaceful demonstration and we want to believe it remains so. But this thing has the potential of turning into another thing which wouldn't help anybody, ladies and gentlemen. In addition to all of this, another disturbing thing happens. The EC calls for a press conference and tells Ghanaians this. Please watch this video.
A forensic audit is not what is needed at this time. It is premature. 11. The Commission wishes to inform the general public that the voters' exhibition exercise in itself is an audit. The exhibition offers an avenue for the auditing of the register. It unearths discrepancies and allows for prescribed legal processes to correct the discrepancies. Perhaps this is the first time the NDC has taken interest in the register. Otherwise, one would have expected them to call for such an audit of the 2016 register, which contained photos of plants and animals representing voters. It is important to note that, contrary to what is being alluded, since 1992, the voters' register has never been audited.
They tell us that in 2016, the register contained pictures of plants and animals representing people. How is this EC serious? Do we still have competent people in this country? So did that really happen, ladies and gentlemen? The peace Ghana has today isn't guaranteed like many will think. I foresee some kind of disaster about to occur. We can stop it now, and I suggest we take the option of resolving it now. The EC needs to call for a bipartisan audit into the entire register and let heads calm down. We cannot be economically broke in this country and get slapped in the face with chaos on top of it. Let's choose peace now and start doing things right. Ghana is too matured for this. Thanks for taking time to watch today's episode. Be kind to subscribe and click on the notification bell to watch more of my videos. God bless you and our homeland Ghana. It's bye for now.